traded in a bottle for a wife. I couldn't live alone all my life. I'd had some pleasure and some pain and slept out in the cold, cold rain. Lord knows she moves me. She's the engine that pulls my train. And Lord knows she completes me. She's my sunshine, she's my rain. I knew I had to change my ways. Of sleepless night, hungover days. Jack Daniels and smoky bars and empty pockets wouldn't get me far. And Lord knows she moves me. She's the engine that pulls my train. Lord knows she completes me. She's my sunshine, she's my rain, she's my everything. Long, long ago, and a different man she didn't know. I thank the Lord every day. He sent a special angel my way. And Lord knows she moves me. She's the engine that pulls my train. And Lord knows she completes me. She's my sunshine, she's my rain, she's my everything. I'm a heavy load, but she still loves me so I'll never let her go. She's my everything. She's the engine that pulls my train. Lord knows she completes me. She's my sunshine, she's my rain, she's my everything. My sunshine and my rain, oh, she's my everything. Oh, she's my everything, my everything.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
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 The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
town. I haven't traveled much around. I've been knocked down and got back up. This country girl, she never gives up. That's the country in me. I've been called a hillbilly, but that's okay. Yeah, really. This country girl, she lets things roll. God loves me and the country soul. That's the country in me. Well, the country in me, it shows through and through. You can see it when you get to know me, that I'm country true. I can take a situation that makes others blue, go back to my country roots and never come unglued. Yeah, 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 that's the country in me. I'm proud of my country roots. I like my jeans and my cowgirl boots. Look into my heart and see what I am and I'll always be. That's the country in me. That's the country in me. It shows through and through. You can see it when you get to know me, that I'm country true. I can take a situation that makes others blue, go back to my country roots and never come unglued. Yeah, 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 that's the country in me. I live by my beliefs. Remember where you're from. My God and my country roots will always keep me strong. 'Cause the country in me, it shows through and through. You can see it when you get to know me, that I'm country true. I can take a bad day that makes others blue. I go back to my country roots. That's the country in me. It shows through and through. You can see it when you get to know me, that I'm country true. I can take a situation that makes others blue, go back to my country roots and never come unglued. Yeah, 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 that's the country in me. That's the country in me. That's the country in me.
She is a brand new artist we added over the weekend. Her name is Rita Faye Tanner. Good stuff on the radio today. The Country in Me. I love that song. And before that, brand new Steve Dunphy. She's My Everything. Good stuff as well. And I'll tell you what, that's all we play on Indie Country Radio. Welcome to Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly. Indie Country Radio is who we are. New Country's Best by Unsigned Artists is who we play. And we're going to do it for a full 2 hours today. And joining me here in about 22 minutes or so, Mr. James Marvell, formerly of the group Mercy back in the 60s and 70s, and formerly from Branson, Missouri, where I'm broadcasting live from right now. But we are also syndicated on KW Hit Country out of California, on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, and the show will be replayed today at 2 o'clock Central Time on Songbird Indie Radio here on Spreaker.com. And that's real easy to find as well. It's Spreaker, Spreaker.com. Search Indie Country Radio right now. You'll see we're live on the air with the best in new country. We've got a good show for you today. Let's get back to more of that great country music. Mr. Matt Van Fossen from West Virginia. Where are you going to run to now? On Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, KW Hit Country, KUHSdenver.com.
Sun coming up with West Virginia highway, just couldn't sleep in the bed that you made. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? Radio on, coffee black in your cup. Don't know where you're going, only know you can't stop. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? Out to hold you, offering the love fading in your rear view. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? Tomorrow coming fast over the horizon. Jesus on the dash, devil riding shotgun. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? When you run out of road, run out of reasons, run out of luck and lies to believe in.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Early in the morning, sun shining down, rushing around, gotta let them old dogs out. Putting on your makeup, laying out your clothes. I don't want you to leave this bedroom, but I know you have to go. As I watch you leaving, there's something I must confess. I love you, my little hot mess express. Express, dancing around the kitchen, hot mess express. Hurry up for being late, hot mess express. Running out the front door, hot mess express. Gas gauge is on E again. As I watch you leaving, there's something I must confess. I love you, my little hot mess express. Later in the evening, meeting lights are way down low. Looking into those big green eyes, I gotta let you know. As I watch you leaving, there's something I must confess. I love you, my little hot mess express. Running out the front door, I miss Express. Gas gauge is on E again. As I watch you leaving, there's something I must confess. I love you, my little hot mess Express. As I watch you leaving, there's something I must confess. I love you, my little hot mess express.
His name is Terry Douglas. Terry Douglas Music on Facebook and Twitter. That is called Hot Mess Express to get your Monday going music-wise. We are hashtagging it Music Monday. Lots of great music on my playlist today. If you love country music, you better come over here. You will not hear what we're playing on FM radio. Well, maybe you will. Some of these artists are getting FM radio play, but that is our goal, to help them get going. We know it's hard to get radio airplay, period, today, so we're helping them as much as we can right here at Indie Country Radio. If you've got something you think should be on the radio, hit me up at indiecountryradio@yahoo.com. Send me those MP3s. We will definitely take a listen to them. And if we like what we hear, and we know the fans of this station will like what they hear as well, we would be more than happy to put you on the radio. This next young lady needs to get all over the radio. We got to hang out Saturday night at the Southbound Bar and Grill in Springfield, Missouri. She was on Team Blake of NBC's The Voice, did a 4-chair turn in the blind auditions, and when you get to see her perform live, you see absolutely why and how she did it. She has the talent, that it factor that it takes in the world of music, country music as well. And she makes some of her own merchandise. We got these cool leather earrings that Cassie Joy from Kansas City, Missouri, now living in Nashville, Tennessee, makes herself. So if you want to get some Cassie Joy merchandise, go to CassieJoy.com and she'll hook you up with a pair of her earrings that she's probably in her basement making as we speak. Here she is right now with a great tune called Red Lips from Cassie Joy, NBC's The Voice, Team Blake all the way.
I remember like yesterday, you loved me in every way. But there was a twist in the road. She had dark hair, I'm told. And I know you love this bar, so I'ma show you how big of a scar you left on this old honky-tonk girl's heart. I got my red lips, red heels, red dress, I feel like it's gonna take no time getting over you and your two-time big blues. I got nothing to lose. I'm gonna make you wish that you had this. Don't try to tell me that you won't. I got my red lips, red heels, red dress, I feel. You know what you had and you know
some country music?
Hey, man, I love country music.
Me too.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio on KW Hit Country and KUHSDenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Hello? Well, hey, buddy. You know, them mothers is mad, and rightfully so, 'cause drinking and driving don't mix. But if you'll drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. And if you want to go with me, all you have to do is ask. We'll go down to a honky-tonk, drink whiskey from a glass. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. The last time I went tonking, the horns began to honking. I passed out on the highway going home. The man said, you got one call, but I passed out in the jail hall, and he threw me in the cell against the wall. When I woke, my head was hurt. The judge said, boy, it's certain you'll have to take a taxi from now on. So I did some heavy thinking about my driving and drinking, and decided it was not worth it after all. So if you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. And if you want to go with me, all you have to do is ask. We'll go down to a honky-tonk, drink whiskey from a glass. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. Well, drinking makes me drowsy. You're still my palsy wowsy. I hope we'll always be the best of friends. But if you don't get to driving, stop all your conniving. I'm telling you, our friendship soon will end. The judge took my license. They won't let me drive none. Put on your cowboy shirt and boots and hat. I know it may sound silly, but we'll take it on down to bed hills, 'cause they tell me that's where the action's at. Hey, if you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. And if you want to go with me, all you have to do is ask. We'll go down to a honky-tonk, drink whiskey from a glass. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. And if you want to go with me, all you have to do is ask. We'll go down to a honky-tonk, drink whiskey from a glass. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas.
His name is Dennis Ledbetter. He is live in our chat room right now, and I love his new singles. Man, that's a good one right there. Fun song, too, isn't it? If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. Absolutely love it. You know, when you hear a song or see a song title, you don't know what it's going to be like until you hit that play button, and we're sure glad we hit the play button on that one today. Good stuff. Well, we're going to have Mr. James Marvell live with us here in just a little while, but until we do, how about another great country music tune? This gentleman is from the state of Texas. His name is John Wolf. If you want to look him up, you better. It is Jon, and Wolf has an E on the end of it. He is absolutely phenomenal. His brand new single is called Baby This and Baby That on today's country from Indie Country Radio, KW Hit Country, and KUHSDenver.com.
Come home dragging weight of the world on my shoulders, girl, and all I know is I wanna cash out, shut it down, throw in the towel, 'cause I'm feeling low and I'm moving slow. But when she's all baby this and baby that, I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back when she's all baby this and baby that. When she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance when she's all baby this and baby that. else those pretty lips say. She sounds like an angel cooking in the kitchen. I love to listen to the songs she sings, but it's a whole other thing when she's all baby this and baby that. I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back when she's all baby this and baby that. When she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance when she's all baby this and baby that. Yeah, my favorite thing in the world to see are those pretty brown eyes looking back at me, those pretty red lips I wanna kiss so bad, saying baby this and baby that. When she's all baby this and baby that, I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back when she's all baby this and baby that. When she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance when she's all baby this and baby that. She's baby this and baby that. Every time she's baby this and baby that. Yeah, she's baby this and baby that.
If he don't play that song, I'm gonna spit some chaw in his eye.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Hang your jeans, boots and bling. Line it up, ladies, it's a cowgirl thing. Saddle up, let's rock, we're rolling. Bright lights, big city, I'm going. No time to turn around. No time to back down. 3 barrels, 2 hearts, 1 dream. It's a cowgirl thing. Drew 6, gates up, we're riding. Cut loose, 14 good timing. Just got from 2 to 3. Time to get what's coming to me. Gonna grab some boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing. Brownstones and glitter and gold, trophies, buckles, riches untold, saddles and ribbons and shiny things, trucks and trailers, boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing. Heading out, it's time to party. Next round, big shots all around. World titles where I'm bound. Time to head out of this town. Gonna grab some boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing.
is Jessie Lynn. She is the Alabama cowgirl herself. Boots and bling, it's a cowgirl thing right there on Indie Country Radio. And we had the pleasure of meeting her last May the 8th again for the second time at the Nashville Universe Awards, downtown Nashville, Tennessee, at the world-famous Wild Horse Saloon. Absolutely loved that young lady. Well, I'm getting to love this next gentleman because before we do a radio interview, we've been talking back and forth for a little bit. We have Mr. James Marvell with us live today from Florida. How are ya?
Yeah, can you hear me okay? I'm down in the basement at the moment.
That makes two of us. I tell you what, we're one stooge away and we'd have all three.
Yeah, before we start, I want to make this clear so folks don't misunderstand. The sounds and echoes of my voice coming from a basement are not necessarily the approval of Tim Kelly, Indie Country Radio, or its affiliates.
Oh, man, this is going to be fun. I love it. Well, how are you doing today in sunny Florida? It's sunny here in Branson, too, but it's hot.
Well, you won't believe it, but it's raining right now.
Oh, wow, okay. Well,
yeah, that's why it's better off down here. I hope it's not too much of an echo for you.
No, that sounds good right there. Absolutely.
Well, that's wonderful.
Well, yeah, we sent that rain to you yesterday. It come through Branson, and I took some pictures, actually, and I sent them to you, I think, of what we had coming in. And it didn't drop any tornadoes or anything, but, boy, we sure had some low-hanging clouds.
Well, I've always loved Branson. As you know,
yep.
Tim, there's some good folks there. My friend over at the Classic Motor Inn, I'd hope you drop in on her, Katie Michaels. And, boy, she knows a lot of folks out there. She hooked me up with the mayor of Karen Best there, the mayor of Branson, and they not long ago wrote me a nice letter remembering my days there in the early 90s when I was with Willie Nelson back in 1992.
Yep, absolutely. Well, that's good stuff. And we got a lot to talk about, Branson, but tell me one thing that we haven't talked about, and that is, how did you find this radio station? Was it through Twitter or how?
Oh, my gosh. I heard something real silly, and let me see, it was real funny. It was something about the Three Stooges, and then it got my attention.
No. Oh, well, it kind of works for some people. My second love is comedy, and they got a lot of good comedy shows here in Branson. I love some of the stuff that's here in Branson.
Oh, yes, they do. My gosh, that guy, the guy that does, about Barney on Andy Griffith.
Yep.
Gosh, I know his name, Terry. Terry does a good job with that.
Yep.
And he does so many impersonations. I've always loved coming in to do the Kevin Shorey show.
Uh-huh.
If you drop in, say hi to Kevin for me. He's a great guy down there.
No doubt.
At a TV station he's got, or a gathering he's got there for television. And so many people out there. There's Darwin, friend of mine at Jerry Presley's God in Country. I think he does the sound or the lights for Jerry Presley. What a show. Yep. At the Presley God in Country Theater. So, yeah, you're right. It's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
Wonderful place.
Well, I'm friends with Gordy and Debbie Wenzel. They do a great George Strait tribute show at the Uptown Cafe. If you haven't seen that, definitely go see it. He just does a great justice to Mr. George Strait. He doesn't try to sound like him, but he's a great talent. And Debbie, his wife, backing him up on the songs, and they do some cool stuff in their shows. It's just phenomenal.
Oh yeah, Gordy and Debbie,
yep.
we've done some things together in the past. Wonderful people, and I think they're great. And of course, I saw them not long ago. They were in a photograph with George Strait himself.
Yep.
So that was amazing. He acknowledged them. So yeah, that's an unbelievable show. To go see is Gordy and Debbie over there at the theater there.
Yep, and I tell you what, it's a dinner show, so you get prime rib, you get Hawaiian chicken. They got a full course including dessert, so it's dinner for an hour, and then the show's for 2 hours after that. So plan on having a good time for 3 hours that night. It'll be a night you'll never forget. We got Tim Hadler. He does a great Hank Williams Sr. He is Hank Williams Sr., boy. I'll tell you what, he does him justice.
Yes, I know Tim. Say hi to Tim for me.
I'll definitely do that. I've met him many times, so good stuff. But you got some good stuff, too, and I'll tell you what, we're glad to be playing your music. Now, you were formerly with a group called Mercy, Tell me about how that name came about, because there's a good song called Mercy on the radio right now, and Mr. Brett Young has put that out. I love the song, but how did you come up with that name for your band?
Well, I didn't come up with the name Mercy. Mercy was founded by the fella who wrote the song, Jack Sigler Jr., and he wrote a fantastic song. You know, that took the group, and I was part of the group, in the top 10 with Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, the Beatles, Andy Williams.
Wow.
We crossed over into the charts with Sinatra and Williams. There we were at number 2, and with us there was Andy Williams and Frank Sinatra. I think he was at number 7. I mean, to be in that company for such a young guy, I was with Mercy back then. That was unbelievable, Tim. Yeah, it was Jack Sigler Jr. He wrote the song. And I was just a member of the group. I was chosen to be a front man of Mercy for a while. Folks can find that by looking up the band Mercy. They'll see me right there in the middle of the band. And but that was nice. That was a real good experience. We followed up with another hit. A lot of folks think we were one-hit wonder, but second hit was called Forever, and I believe it was written by the fellow who had Tree Publishing, Buddy Killen, back in Nashville, Tennessee. I think the Little Dippers had it in 1960. So Mercy came along, and we did it again in 1969 on Warner Brothers. It's been an amazing, amazing time, but being in the indie world, you know, getting away from the Warner Brothers or the MGM records that I've been on, being in the indie country, I mean, in today's market, there's a lot of hope for artists because of folks like you know, with indie country radio, and you know, you just can't walk in a station. I've heard you say it often, and just have a CD in your hand and hand it to one of the DJs. They don't even know what a CD is, I don't think, anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, being with you is fantastic.
Well, I appreciate it, because I'll tell you what, we've worked hard on this. I'm going into my 6th year of doing this, and I absolutely love it. It's never been about money or marketing for us. It's about who you meet. And meeting guys like you, I know that's going to happen because you're going to come back to Branson and we're going to get to hang out. And I may come to Florida. I had a good friend of mine just moved to Destin, Florida, and we want to go out and see her. And we'll stop along and see you on the way out there as well.
Well, thanks for the warning, Tim.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
Load your shotgun, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's about who you meet in this business. We got to meet Cassie Joy from Team Blake of The Voice Saturday night and hang out with her. And she put on a phenomenal show. And you know when you hear them and see them and the kind of show they put on, why they were on The Voice. I mean, she got a call because of a YouTube video. The producers of The Voice called her and said, hey, can you come out to California and audition for The Voice? They wanted her to do it, and she drove from Minnesota that day to go to California and audition for The Voice. And she did a 4-chair turn.
I saw that on Facebook. You put it up there. You were at her show, I believe.
Yep.
So that is fantastic. It's amazing you get around there. I'd like to send you over to Katie Michaels. Yep. She is really a person that knows a lot of the people there. Maybe she can muster up some of those great artists from Branson to be on your show there, and I think she'll be a great help to you.
Sounds fantastic, and we will do the same for her. You know, I mean, these folks are performing these shows. You know, there's a lot of them, and I've said it many times too. 99% of the indies that we have write their own music. So I'm sure we've got some great songwriters with original music in Branson, Missouri that just want to get it on the radio, and we're glad to do it.
Yes, you are, and I appreciate it.
You bet.
Thank you very much. You
are welcome.
I want to include you in something I'm doing for television.
Okay.
And my film director, Roy Young, is putting together a video when I was inducted into the Willie Nelson and Friends Museum. You know, I came to Branson with Willie in '92. But anyway, I like to give you a part in that little documentary we're doing. And I hope, I can call you back on that.
Absolutely. Be glad to. And I'll tell you what, I was watching a video last night, and I was up so late, and things going on and getting ready for the show today. But I was watching a video that you did of a gentleman I can't remember his name, but he was talking about you guys put together a gospel program, a little theater, or a little program that you started where maybe 20 people were in the seats, and then it ballooned to 1,500 people at a 1,500 seat theater. You remember that?
Yes, that video was made by another Branson great. He's a film editor and a video fella, and his name is Ricky Renfro. And what it was is that I'm there with Rick Guy. Rick Guy, what happened? If you have a moment, I'll tell you.
Go for it.
Do I have too much echo in my voice? I'm over here in the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. If you could step outside or something real quick. No.
Well, before I say anything, I want to say that the sounds and echoes of my voice are coming from a basement and are not necessarily the approval of Tim Kelly, Indie Country Radio, or its affiliates. Okay, now I can tell you. Back in 1992, what you saw was Rick Guy. He was the first fella to preacher to preach in these theaters. You know, later, Barbara Fairchild joined us. Willie gave me the run of the theater, and what happened, I felt like, I was out there a lone wolf just promoting it like crazy. Everybody was thinking about making money, of course, and that's important, but God led me to promote these theater worship services. And even today now, 28 years later, they still hold theater worship services in theaters. And believe it or not, it all started right there at the Willie Nelson Ozark Theater in 1992. I had a lot more energy back then. I was a little younger. I could get out there and work hard.
Yeah.
But, I'm thankful. It's the Lord that did it. I believe God inspired me to do it. Rick Guy, I asked him to preach, and he became the first theater preacher. That's who you see in the video there with me, a great guy. He has a church in somewhere around Springfield. If folks want to go to Guy's Chapel, they can find his church. But anyways, a lot of things came from that. And
hold on just one second. That is the dog in the basement. Somebody's trying to knock on my door, but hey, I'll tell you what.
Goodness. Well, let you go and you can play a song.
Yeah, let's play Urban Cowboys, Outlaws, and Cavaliers real quick, and we'll come right back.
All right.
Waylon and Willie, that's where it begins. Outlaws and paycheck now are the trend. Long hair and country, you know that it's here. 'Cause there's urban cowboys and cavaliers. Way back in 1964, I came a-singing, but I was ignored. Ahead of your time, cowboy, that's what I'd hear. There just ain't no room for a cavalier. Waylon and Willie, that's where it begins. Outlaws and paycheck now are the trend. Long hair and country, you know that it's here. 'Cause there's urban cowboy and cavalier. Country has always been in my blood. It flows right through me just like a flood. And I've made no excuses for the way that I've looked. You could call me an outlaw, don't call me a crook. Waylon and Willie, that's where it begins. Outlaws and paycheck now are the trend. Long hair and country, you know that it's here. 'Cause there's urban cowboys and cavaliers.
Urban Cowboys, Outlaws, and Cavaliers. James Marvell live with me on the radio, and we're having a doggone good time. Had to get rid of the dog, though.
hey, man, this show is. I had to get out of the basement. They chased me down to the basement.
That's
so
right.
I'm in a better place now where there's not too much echo.
Yep.
And but getting back to that over there with Willie in '92, it was just an amazing thing. I'm thankful to Linda Lynn and her husband Bud. They had just put an article out. You can find it, Ozark Trails Magazine. You pick up a copy, and they talk all about that there in Branson and how it all got started and so forth. But yeah, thank you, Jim.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, we love your music. When I heard it, I was like, wow, this is good stuff. We got to play this on the radio. But I didn't realize how good it is doing. You're number one on the IndieCountryWorld.com charts. Yeah, IndieWorldCountry.com. Folks can see it after they listen to your show at IndieWorldCountry.com. That's the oldest and the most established top 40 in the history of indie artists. It began in 1981. Wayne Hodge over there is fantastic, and he's been hanging in with it for years. So they are there out of Nashville, Tennessee area. They're out of that Nashville area, and I'm on there with that label, Colt Records, and J.K. Coltrane out there in Nashville heads up Colt Records. Yep. I tell you, that's another great person for you to connect with. Maybe. Yes, we are friends on Facebook. Yes.
Yeah, I hope Colt Records will maybe grab this interview if they don't think it's too crazy, and maybe they can edit me out, and maybe they'll put it out there. These guys are strong. They go all over. They go to all these stations worldwide. J.K. Coltrane. But anyways, thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. It's number one right now as we speak.
We love that. And I'll tell you what, there's so many indie labels out there, too. I read an article here a while back that there's only really about 3 major labels now that exist anyways. So, getting that big break or big record deal, sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be, because those big labels want to change who you are. They want to change how you sound, how you dress, all this kind of stuff. When you sign on with one of these indie labels and one of these indie stations like ours, it's about putting good music out there. And you make good music, and it needs to be heard, and that's the bottom line.
Well, I'm so thankful you said that, and I'll tell you why. Because I was going to say something earlier, but I know that you're not a politics guy. You go for the underdog. Yeah. But I tell you, Willie Nelson, in my opinion, he was nice enough to place me in that museum. In my book, I think Willie Nelson's bigger than CMA. Yeah,
I agree, and it's too bad that a lot of that isn't recognized. The Willies, the Merles, and Willie's of an age now where he's still performing, but when Merle passed away, he was supposed to perform here in Springfield on Friday night. He came with Jamie Johnson. Jamie Johnson sang all of Merle's part, could barely make it through the show, and Willie Nelson's a show's got to go on kind of guy too. I love that about him.
Oh yeah, yes, and like you said, Merle was the other act and artist there at the Willie Nelson Ozark Theater back in 1992. Since we're talking about Branson at the moment, of course I love those stations out there at Denver, KLAK Radio, and all those that in the station that you're on over there. I forget the name of it at the moment. What's the name?
KUHS Denver.
Yeah, Denver. I love Denver, and I love that area down from Denver there at Colorado Springs. Willie is one of the great ones. Merle Haggard was on the show. I remember when Willie gave me the run of the theater, I used to kind of be on that stage and I took full control of the theater, and I was able to do a lot during that era in the early 90s, and Merle would be ready backstage, ready to come on, and I'd be all over the place there. So yeah, he's another great one, Merle Haggard.
Awesome. Well, we got lots of people hanging out in our chat room. We got Lula Bradbury, who I'm sure you've come to know through this radio station.
Say hi to Lula and Rob out there, and all those other folks.
Absolutely.
The artists, Lula, Rob, all the artists, and everybody.
Dennis Ledbetter's hanging out with us. Patricia Chambers, Brooke, Ron, lots of good people in here. Pardon me. You know, there's one thing about this system is we have this live chat room, and I absolutely love that.
Oh, yeah, I like it there. I've been there several times. I've been kicked out of there, but I come back.
Well, it wasn't me. Well, I'll tell you what, we're having a good time, though, talking. And speaking of rain, you've got a song, you said it was raining in Florida, called Run Through the Rain, that I want to play here in just a minute. But tell us about this song and how it came about.
Well, this song, I don't want to get too mushy, but the truth is we all need help in this world, Tim. We all need prayer, and we all need help to get out of our sicknesses, in our illness. The fellow who wrote it was a fellow named Frank Gosman. Frank Gosman had a label, and he was always for the indie, for the underdog. I'm talking about 30, 40 years ago. He had Country Showcase America out of Beltsville, Maryland. Mm-hmm. And he had the Country Cavaliers, my duo, that I sang about a little while ago. And he had them on the label. And then later from Frank's label, we went on to be with MGM Records. And but Frank wrote that song as he was going here a few years back, as he was going through horrible sickness. And he felt that there's got to be a positive message, even if you're going through these things. And that's why Run Through the Rain is a song that you have there.
Awesome. Well, let's play that, and then I want to come back and talk about your social media and where folks can find you. And we'll continue with James Marvell here on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best with KUHSdenver.com
in the doorway, as if we were in pain, when a little girl's voice said, "Mama, let's run through the rain." "Oh, honey, let's wait. We don't want to get all wet. Mama, let's run through the rain. It's as slow as it's gonna get. We'll get soaked if we do. Let's stay under the awning. No, we won't, Mama, that's not what you said this morning. Don't you remember you asked Daddy about his cancer pain? If God can get us through this, we can run through the rain. The crowd was silent. You could hear only the rain. Honey, you're absolutely right. Let's run through the rain. If God lets us get this wet, maybe we need some washing. They ran off together. Everyone was silently watching. We'll get soaked if we do. Let's stay under the awning. No, we won't, Mama, that's not what you said this morning. Don't you remember you asked Daddy about his cancer pain? If God can get us through this, we can run through the rain. They darted past the parked cars. They were soaked, they didn't mind. With a rush, they'd feel the crowd laughing, having a good time. They all got wet, but they didn't mind. We could all feel the presence of the Lord one more time. We'll get soaked if we do. Let's stay under the awning. No, we won't, Mama, that's not what you said this morning. Don't you remember you asked Daddy about his cancer pain? If God gets us through this, we can run through the rain. We can run through the rain. Run through the
They are loving that song in our live chat room, Mr. James Marvell, Run Through the Rain right there. Good stuff on the radio today. So good job on that song as well.
Well, thank you, Tim. And once again, man, this has been a wonderful experience to be with you all the way, beaming from Branson into Denver and then around the world.
Absolutely.
I love it.
We do too. We love that about internet radio. You know, you push play and you get your music out all over the world, but you know, a station like ours gets music from all over the world too. We've got Australia, Iceland, Norway with the Hilljacks, just a bunch of great country music that is not from the United States. So, you know, the way of thinking is that now you got to go to Nashville to make country music, and I saw the stats that 45,000 people a year move to Nashville thinking they need to be there to make country music. That is absolutely not true.
No. As a matter of fact, I believe you might have a song that even broke into Billboard for me on a small label.
Yep.
That was hard to do. It would have went a lot higher if it was on a major, but you have a song, I did a remake of the song I recorded with the band Mercy back in the 60s, and I believe you might have a country version.
Yes, sir.
Of Love Can Make You Happy.
I do.
And, I mean, you know, we broke into Billboard with that. Mike Borchetta, a well-known promoter in country radio through the years back in those days, promoted the song, and he broke that one in, and he even broke Urban Cowboys, Outlaws, and Cavaliers. And I'm back in the basement. I'm sorry if I've got a little echo on my voice.
That's all right.
I went back down now that we got rid of your dogs.
Yep.
And I'm back down there. So, but you know, that's the story behind some of the music there.
Absolutely, we love that. Well, I'm here in the basement chasing the mouse around, and we're going to put some more good music on the radio with that mouse here in just a moment. But tell me where folks can find you and where your social media is.
I'll say that again now. Where I'm from?
Where folks can find you on social media if they want to purchase some of your music, where can they find you?
Well, if they want to just friend me over on Facebook. All they got to do is look up Tim Kelly, and I'm one of your friends. When they look up Tim Kelly, they just click and find the friends of Tim Kelly, and it moves them over to me there. I tell you, social media, you can get everybody in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Facebook is smart. My smartphone is smart. I'll tell you what, it's hard to keep up with.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm just happy to be with you there. All your great people that listen in. And, you know, to make one last statement, I know there's a lot of DJs like yourself. They've always been real good with my music. I've appreciated all those DJs around the world that are, you know, playing my songs. And now that I have Tim Kelly on my side, now I know I can't go wrong.
That's absolutely right. Well, I'll tell you what, we can't either. We are thrilled to have your music. You're an awesome guy, and boy, I tell you what, when we hook up in Branson, Missouri, we're going to have a great, great time. So you better go over there to the Motor Inn and book a room for about a week, because we're going to need that much time to have all the fun we need to have.
Oh, yeah, the classic Motor Inn.
That's it.
Right there. Contact Katie Michaels.
I will. I'm going to go see her.
Who knows? You and Katie may hook up and do some great things.
Well, and that's what I've been thinking about. You know, we could do the classic Motor Inn Studios, broadcasting live from there. So if she's got a basement, you know, I'll help do the laundry or something. I don't know.
Well, believe it or not, she's got a basement right next to the laundry room.
There you go. I figured it was right by the laundry room. Yeah. Well, we appreciate your time today. Keep making that great country music, and man, don't stop doing what you're doing, because you are awesome, and keep rocking that indie country world chart.
Before I leave, I need to say it one more time. The sounds and echoes of my voice are coming from a basement and are not necessarily the approval of Tim Kelly, Indie Country Radio, or its affiliates.
Absolutely. James Marvell, we appreciate you, and thank you for making this promo that I'm about to play. Have a great day.
Hey, this is James Marvell, formerly of Mercy. Love can make you happy, and these days, Tim Kelly makes me happy as he plays New Country's Best on Indie Country Radio.
Wake up in the morning with the sunshine in your eyes and the smell of flowers blooming fills the air. Your mind is filled with the thoughts of a certain someone that you love. Your life is filled with joy when she is there. Love can make you happy if you find someone who cares to give a lifetime to you and who has a love to share. You found someone you'll love forevermore, then it's worth the price you'll have to pay. To have to hold important, but forever is the phrase that means the love you found is gonna stay. If you find someone who cares to give a lifetime to you and who has a love to share. Love, 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 love. Love can make you happy. Love can make you happy. Love can make you happy. Love can make you happy.
His name is James Marvell, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, also with KUHS Denver, KUHSdenver.com, and I love talking to him. He is phenomenal and a lot of fun, so we can't wait to hook up together in Branson, Missouri. He says we need to start taking applications too and get one more stooge down in the basement. Man, I probably need the help. I got a lot going on today behind the scenes as well, but we are having a good time. Mr. Shane Shaw is up next, and our motto here is, if you like it, buy the music. This is called I Bought It on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, also on KUHSdenver.com.
I didn't have the money for that half-carat ring. When you tried it on, you didn't have to say a thing. I bought it. Yeah, I bought it. And that split-level house with an in-ground pool, you dipped your toes in, said, wouldn't this be cool? And I bought it. You know those hazel green eyes drive me crazy. I pull like a tent in a windstorm, baby. Hook, line, and sinker, you got me again. I can't help but cave in. Guess that 7-year itch didn't take that long. You just needed space, trust me, nothing was wrong. And I bought it. Yeah, I bought it. You swore up and down there were no other guys, but nobody else would believe that lie. So I bought it. Yep. You know those hazel green eyes drive me crazy. I pulled like a tent in a windstorm, baby. sinker, you got me again. I can't help but cave in. And when you called to tell me that you were coming back and that you had a change of heart and you were already packed, I was surrounded by bikinis on a beach in Cancun. I told you I missed you, I'd be coming home soon, and you bought it. Yeah, you bought it.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio and K-Dub Hit Country, new country's best.
When I get on a roll, I swear I can outdrink any man. I ain't proud of that fact, but you damn sure bet I can. And just watch me go when I get on a roll. When I get on a roll, I can woo any woman in the world. It don't matter to me if she happens to be your girl. My words just flow when I get on a roll. I get high, I touch the sky and go flying on whiskey wings. When I get like that, you best tip your hat and not say a single thing. Could be a heartache, it could be a phase, might last for weeks or just a couple days. But either way, I'm out of control when I get on a roll. I get on a roll, I ask Jesus to forgive me for my past, and I promise this time will be the last. But you never know when I get on a roll. I get high, I touch the sky and go flying on whiskey wings. When I get like that, you best tip your hat and not say a single thing. Could be a heartache, it could be a phase, might last for weeks or just a couple days. But either way, I'm out of control when I get on a roll. Could be a heartache, it could be a phase, might last for weeks or just a couple days. But either way, I'm out of control when I get on a roll. When I get on a roll, I swear I can outdrink the devil man.
His name is Mickey Lamontia. You can find him at Mickey ML750. That is called When I Get on a Roll. That's what I was thinking me and James were going to do today in our live radio interview. Turn that 30-minute radio interview into an hour. We could have done that very easily. But we're glad you got to tune into it. If you missed it, it's a recorded podcast you can play over and over and over again. Go to Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio. You'll see we're live on the air right now, but everything is recorded, and the podcast will be available at 1 o'clock Central Time today, noon in the Mountain Time Zones, right here on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. Our former song of the week is this one, Miss Tiana Woods from Canada. This is called Bring Your Own Sunshine on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, KW Hit Country, and KUHSdenver.com.
Giving in and giving up. Every day we got a choice, a decision to make. Don't you want to see the world in a brighter way? Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't have a second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies, and to bring your own sunshine. Don't it make you feel good, make you feel safe to hang your hat on a whole lot of hope? All that it takes is a little bit of faith right there at the end of your road. Can't always depend on somebody else. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't have a second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies, so bring your own sunshine. Be the one, be the light. Yeah, start today for the rest of your Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't have a second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies. Life is full of dark and stormy skies. Gotta bring your own sunshine. Bring your own sunshine. Yeah, bring your own sunshine. Bring your own sunshine.
The featured song of the week is next on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I hear the sound of your engine coming down my driveway. We've got 30 little seconds to get me out of this place. Before my daddy's chasing and my mom is yelling out my full name. Oh, but I don't care. I'll say a little prayer. I'll take the blame. You're the first shot of whiskey. That was a mistake. You're the last drag of cigarette I shouldn't take. You're the hell-bent heartbreak I can't shake. Oh, no, no, no. You're the bad boy screaming off the
blue and red lights catching, flashing in the rearview. Oh, pedal down, radio up. I feel alive with you. It's that good time smile, those bright blue eyes, they drive me wild. I wanna ride with you for miles and miles and miles. Yeah, yeah. You're the third shot of whiskey, that was a mistake. You're the last drag of cigarette I shouldn't take. You're the hell-bent heartbreak I can't shake. Oh no, no, no. You're the bad word screaming off the tip of my tongue, and I'm playing with fire. I know it's wrong, but you look at me and I always give in. Baby, you're my bad habit. My You're the third shot of whiskey, that was a mistake. You're the last drag of cigarette I shouldn't take. You're the hell-bent heartbreak I can't shake. Oh no, no, no. You're the third shot of whiskey, that was a mistake. You're the last drag of cigarette I shouldn't take. You're the hell-bent heartbreak that I can't shake. Oh no, no, no. You're the bad word screaming off the tip of my tongue, and I'm playing with fire. I know it's wrong, but you look at me and I always give in. Baby, you're my bad habit.
She is your 2018 Female Vocalist of the Year from the Country Music Channel in Sydney, Australia. Her name is Christy Lamb from Sydney, Australia. She's got our featured song of the week, her brand new single. It is called Bad Habit. I don't have any bad habits. If you believe that, you want to buy some swampland in Arizona? Yeah, I got some I'll sell to you real cheap. Well, I'll tell you what, I got some good habits, and that's playing good country music on the radio. Here's another former song of the week, Mr. Jason Blaine from Canada. They don't make 'em like that anymore on today's country from Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best, also on KW Hit Country and KUHSdenver.com.
He still combs his hair like Elvis, pays cash for everything, and he'll only drive a Chevy, and he thinks Alan Jackson's king. He knows everyone by name at the local hardware store. They don't make 'em like that anymore. Up with the sun each morning, hardly missed a day of work. Summer 1957, he helped build that Lutheran church. Believes a man should work all week and save Sunday for the Lord. They don't make 'em like that anymore. Standing shoulder to shoulder with him now, I still feel small, and I'm still looking up to him like he's 10 feet tall. There's something about that generation these days, I think we need 'em more than we ever did before. But they don't make 'em like that anymore. He married his sweet Marilyn, June 1955. He goes on and on about her casseroles, her clear blue eyes. He still helps her with her coat, still opens her car door. They don't make 'em like that anymore. Standing shoulder to shoulder with him now, I still feel small, I'm still looking up to him like he's 10 feet tall. There's something about that generation. These days I think we need 'em more than we ever did before. But they don't make 'em like that anymore. Generation. These days I think we need 'em more than we ever did before. Yeah, that's for sure. But they don't make 'em like that anymore. He still combs his hair like Elvis. Pays cash for everything.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio on KW Hit Country and KUHSDenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Deeper than the ocean, stronger than a hurricane, carved out in an oak tree, baby, with a heart around our names. Even when our hair turns gray, you'll be beautiful to me. And if you ever wonder, baby, let me tell you how it's gonna be. My love is forever in a day. It'll never go away like it's chiseled in stone, written in a love song. Moon and the stars and the sky shine bright together. My love for you is forever. My love for you is forever. My love for you is brighter than a sundown sitting on a San Francisco bay. Never gonna die, never gonna run, never gonna go away. My love is forever in a day. It'll never go away like it's chiseled in stone, written in a love song. Moon and the stars in the sky shine bright together. My love for you is forever. Never go away like it's chiseled in stone, written in a love song. Moon and the stars and the sky shine bright together. My love for you is a hold on tight. Gonna get it right, gonna love you, baby, for the rest of my life. Moon and the stars and the sky shine bright together. My love for you is forever. Deeper than the ocean, stronger than a hurricane.
The brand new single from Ty March Country, Facebook and Twitter. He used to be from the state of Texas. He made that big move to Nashville, Tennessee, and come out with some great new music in the studio. That brand new single called Forever. Absolutely love that one. Well, we got a lot more music you're going to love in our last 30 minutes of the show today. How about this next gentleman that I am still hoping to meet one of these days? He's not too far away. He is from Joplin, Missouri. He is Mr. Milton Patton. This is called Trouble on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best, also on KW Hit Country and KUHSDenver.com. Hashtag Music Monday.
Stand between your toes, girl. What happened to your clothes, girl? I hope you know what you're getting into, 'cause baby, I can rock your world. Lipstick on my cigarettes. Oh, girl, you're turning me on. And once I'm going, baby girl, there ain't no turning me off. You're gonna get us in trouble. I'm just saying, girl, it's fine with me. 'Cause I can lay your body down, just hug and love and rub you all over this beach. Or we can go inside of town, find a bench at a park, cuddle up, make a sing. You're gonna get us in trouble. If it's fine with you, then it's okay with me. Tequila through a straw, girl. You steady popping buttons on, girl. No need for calling a taxi, 'cause by the way that you're acting won't make it out of this bar, girl. Kissing in traffic, backseat of a taxi, red bottom heels in the air. Cab driver don't care, he even pay for the taxi fare. You're gonna get us in trouble. I'm just saying, girl, it's fine with me. 'Cause I can spin your body around, kiss, hug, and love, and rub you all over Dixie Street. Or we can go outside of town, find a field, make some ruts, play in mud, cause a scene. You're gonna get us in trouble. If it's fine with you, then it's okay with me. From the bed to the couch, then the floor. The neighbors yelling, keep it down next door. I'm sorry, but this girl I can't ignore. You're gonna get us in trouble. I'm just saying, girl, it's fine with me. 'Cause I can lay your body down, just hug and love and rub you all over this beach. Or we can go inside of town, find a bench at a park, cuddle up, make a scene. You're gonna get us in trouble. If it's fine with you, then it's okay with me. You're gonna get us in trouble. Girl, if it's fine with you, then it's okay with me. Yeah.
It's your station for hot new country.
It's hot. It's really hot. All the best country.
Today's best country hits.
You guys are hot.
You are so great.
Somebody get me a beer!
The hottest music.
Cover your down.
Your hot new country station.
Broadcasting worldwide.
From his basement.
In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! Up to the basement! In the basement! In the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I'm about to come over. I got a little plan tonight. I got a good feeling. I'm about to make you lose your mind. We both know where this will go. Sitting here alone with you. The way you look, you're looking good. Boy, I'm gonna make my move. I dare you to tell the truth about the way you feel about me. Don't lie. Maybe just one kiss, it can be real quick. Just put your lips right on mine. So let's sit down on the sofa, move a little closer. All you gotta do is choose between truth or dare tonight. another question. I wanna do that again a little bit longer. It won't have to end. We both know this will go. Spending all night with you. We'll take it slow, 'cause we both know, baby, this is overdue. I dare you to tell the truth about the way you feel about me. Don't lie. Maybe just one kiss, it can be real quick. Just put your lips right on mine. So let's sit down on the sofa, move a little closer. All you gotta do is choose between truth or dare tonight. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. I dare you to tell the truth about the way you feel about me. Don't lie. Maybe just one kiss, it can be real quick. Just put your lips right on mine. So let's sit down on the sofa, move a little closer. All you gotta do is choose between truth or dare tonight. Truth or dare tonight.
Her name is Lindsay Aaron. She is also from Nashville, Tennessee, and she makes great country music as well. Truth or dare? Well, the truth is, I dare you to find better music than we're playing right now if you love country. On Indie Country Radio, we are also syndicated on KW Hit Country out of California. And today on Mondays, KUHS Denver, you can find them 24/7 on KUHSdenver.com. A big thank you to Henry Archuleta and all the gang over there for letting us do our thing on Mondays. Let's hashtag it on Twitter, Music Monday as well. You can follow us on New Country's Best, my personal Twitter account at Tim Kelly On Air, and KUHS Denver at KUHS Denver. We are tweeting everybody, every artist we're playing, live on the radio as they get played. Let's play this next young artist that we got to meet last May the 8th at the Nashville Universal Awards. She recorded this song when she was 12 years old. I think she's like 14 now. Miss Maggie Thompson and God Made Me Sing. We are sure glad he did. On Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com. New Country's Best.
I knew it all along. There were always songs inside me. And I know enough to know where it's from. Oh yeah. I'm just a small part of this dream coming true. 'Cause Daddy gave me roots, my mama gave me wings. They taught me how to fly, but God made me sing. So I'm gonna try to make somebody smile with music. As long as I'm alive, I will let it shine for him. I'm blessed to show you what makes me me. My daddy gave me roots, my mama gave me wings. They taught me how to fly, but God made me sing. He made me sing. taught me how to fly, but God made me sing. He made me sing. God made me sing.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
That's so cool. That is pretty cool. Oh, yeah, that's even better. That's it. Sing it, brother.
I don't want to spend a lot of time gonna tell you what I know about life. It'll only take a minute.
I know you're a beginner, but the way this game is played, you may already be a winner, just by being in it.
You wanna be cool, but you gotta be you. Gotta stay true, what you gotta do isn't all that hard.
And happiness, oh sweet happiness, that's the easy part.
You don't need to be an astronaut.
Don't have to stand out in the crowd.
Just be grateful for the things you've got. Give what you can. Take your stand.
Make your mama proud. Clock is a ticking, running round like a chicken with your head cut off. Chasing after deadlines.
Make a little money, but you're spending every penny being what you're not. And if you don't get caught, you ain't making any headlines.
You want to spend time in the sunshine, feeling fine, sing the lime and the coconut song all day.
If that really floats your boat, what would mama say? Oh, tell him, brother.
She'd say, you don't have to be a millionaire.
That's not what life is all about.
Long as you're happy, honey, I don't care.
You just be you. And if you do,
you'll make your mama proud. You'll make your mama proud.
you just do you. Make your mama proud.
Make your mama proud. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
You ain't gotta be cool, just gotta be you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You make your mama proud.
Are you making your mama proud on this hashtag Music Monday? The guys at Cache Creek sure are, because their mama loves country music, and we hope you do too, and we hope you're loving the country music we're playing today. You can find them on Facebook and Twitter at Cache Creek. One of their latest singles, Make Your Mama Proud, and they do a great radio interview as well. I've done them twice. I love talking to those fellas as well. We'll send that out to Janet Johnson, an Alabama fan and a fan of Cache Creek and Indie Country Radio. Well, this next artist, you can check out not only the song, but the video on Indie Country Television, Me or the Whiskey from Matt Ferris. Indie Country Television can be found on our website, indiecountryradio.net. We have Channel 1, we have Channel 2. Lots of great country music videos on there as well. Me or the Whiskey right now from Matt Ferris on Indie Country Radio, KW Hit Country, and KUHSdenver.com.
I'm no stranger to a stiff drink. It eases my mind somehow. kind of friend you pay to be with, but only brings you down. Well, I'm a big hit in this barroom, and everyone loves me right now. But when the lights go down and the chairs go up, what keeps them around? Is it me or the whiskey? I can't seem to find the answer in my glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? Me and Jack are on the front porch, strumming an old guitar, trying to write a country love song about how you're breaking my heart. 'Cause I can tell by the look on your face, you've run out of tears. You're ready to walk away and leave me standing here. Is it me or the whiskey? I can't seem to find the answer in my glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? In one hand there's a whiskey bottle, in the other there's a glass. Is this feeling worth it? Maybe I should ask if it's me or the whiskey. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me? Is it me or the whiskey? I can't seem to find the answer in this glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? Me or the whiskey?
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is today's country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio on KW Hit Country and KUHSDenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
I remember sinking my tiny heads in that wet concrete outside number 3. God, it feels like only you did that yesterday. And that time I tried to build that swing out of broken wood. Didn't go so good as a princess. Guess you learned from your mistakes. And that's just two of so many stories. These four walls ain't just a house to me. It'll never fall, 'cause this wheelchair runs so deep. It's my home,
You can still see on that old tree at now backyard. My initials carved. Ain't it funny what you could do with sticks and stones? Play games, had fights, camped out inside. Yeah, truth be told, they were damn good times. And in this place, always been the old backbone. With a history of making brand new stories, these four walls ain't just a house to me. You'll never fall, 'cause this real shame runs so deep. It's my home, it's my blood and family. That's where I turn into me. It's a lifetime, scars and memories. Yes, high on a hill with a bright red door, but those timber blinds be just hung in a hole. It's a house full of love. Tell me who could ask for more? These four walls ain't just a house to me. It'll never fall, 'cause it's music runs so deep. It's my home, it's my blood and family. It's where I turn into me. It's a lifetime, it's where my heart will always be. For a lifetime, scars and memories.
Her name is Maddie Lynn. That is a brand new single called Scars and Memories. She will be speaking with yours truly Wednesday. We hit the airwaves at 11 o'clock Central Time, but she is from Sydney, Australia, so she's going to be a day and 3 hours ahead of us. So, yeah, you got to do the math on that one a little bit, but we're going to have a good time talking to Maddie Lynn. Brand new music in our library from that young lady from Sydney, Australia. Tomorrow is going to be a fun show as well, a 2 for Tuesday edition of Today's Country with Tim Kelly. That means back-to-back plays of your favorite new country music artist in a full show. And I'll be speaking with new country music artist Charles Parker tomorrow. We've got 2 songs in the library from him. We'll debut them and play him tomorrow as well. 2 times. How about that? Going to be fun. Miss Cassidy Lynn is up right now. Her latest single is called Baby Just Cruise. We are cruising right now to the end of the show. Indie Country Radio, KW Hit Country, and KUHSDenver.com. Couple more songs to go, folks.
I know you think you know me, like I'm your one and only, but like a 45, there's another side. I think I wanna show you, these lips are gonna own you, so darling, jump on in, let's let the night begin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pouring red lipstick and a new ride, but
Country Radio.
Flip that switch, get a little buzz, what you think? Let's just shut it down and have us a drink. I've been racing all week, my tank is on E. I could use a little chill down long neck therapy. I've been watching those hands go around that clock. When that ticker hits 5, I'll be ready to rock. Get a little loose if you know what I mean. Let's just shut it down and have us a drink. Shut it down. Turn it up. Pour a shot. Twist the top. Flip that switch. Get a little buzz. What you think? Let's just shut it down and have us a drink. I need some neon lights. Lighten up my skies. Put some tangle in the jukebox and spin it all night. Watching those pretty girls dance. Ain't got no ring on their hands. All them country boys are lining up for a chance to make a little noise. Work out the kinks. Let's just shut it down and have us a drink. Shut it down. Turn it up. Pour a shot. Twist the top. Flip that switch. Get a little buzz. What you think? Let's just shut it down and have us a drink. Oh! First one here, last one to leave. Yeah, we ain't got no time to sleep. In the middle of the night, the shots are free. So come along, drink with me. Come on and raise them up, pour them on down. One more sip, one more round. Follow the beat, getting down to the sound. Raise those hands, laughing loud. With Jack and Jim and all of their friends. We're getting in it tonight. Everybody's feeling just right. Crank up the party, turn down the lights. Shut it down. Go on. Shut it down. Turn it up. Pour a shot. Pour a shot. Twist the top. Yeah. Twist the top. Flip that switch. Get a little buzz. What you think? When that last call sounds, yeah, that round is on me. So let's just shut it down and have us a drink. Shut it down. Shut it down.
It is time to do just that. It is time to shut it down. Mr. Cody Prevost, his brand new single from the province of Canada. Good stuff on the radio. Well, I'll tell you what, we had that the whole show today, didn't we? I want to thank James Marvell for joining me on a live interview today. It will be available as a recorded podcast here shortly. Go to Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio, and you'll be able to record and find all of our shows. Download, rather, not record. We're doing that part. You can download them as you wish. And keep them for yourself. Absolutely. We love when you do that as well. Mr. Charles Parker will be live with me tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Central Time. We'll hit the airwaves at 11. Get you warmed up with some of the great country music that we have on a 2 for Tuesday. Back-to-back plays of your favorite new country music artists. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is sponsored or produced by Tim Kelly Productions, sponsored by St. Cyr White and a whole bunch of other fine folks. Thank you for that as well. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio.
taken back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you